everybody, and as this is going to be my last Talky Tuesday of 2015, I thought that it would be a good idea to finally do that Q&A that I've been talking about. I also apparently decided to have a nice big pimple right there, which kind of looks like a beauty mark, so we're going to pretend like it's a beauty mark. I asked you guys on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, on my YouTube to send me some questions of some things that you wanted to know about me. These are the wonderful questions that I received, and I shall answer them for you now. First question. Salut, pourquoi tu es belle? Let's just get a quick translation here. Hello, why are you beautiful? Well, hi. Woo. Well, that's a heck of a start. What is the best thing, besides his awesome subscribers, for you about being on YouTube? There are a lot of awesome things that have happened since I've been on YouTube. I have made some really great friends. I have had opportunities to do, Gary's video, to do the 100 Days Challenge, which was amazing, and I'm still so thankful that I got to be a part of that too. I've grown, I think. I'm looking forward to all of the great stuff to come and meeting more people and growing my channel and just improving. And yeah, it's made me feel a lot more confident about myself, which was the biggest takeaway out of anything. You know, that's what I needed the most, I think, is to just open up and be me more again, be the old Sammy, and yeah, so it's definitely afforded me that, so thank you all for that. What are 5 simple things that make you happy? My 5 things would be my cats, and yes, I'm lumping them all together in one, like, mega cat. They always make me feel better when I'm having a bad day. They always make me feel loved, and that's super duper important. Another thing would be my bed, because it's super comfy, and I love just when I can just sprawl out and hang out. Another is spending time with people that I care about and just having a good time. I guess that would be another one on its own. Having a good time, making people laugh, laughing myself. The last would be something really tasty to eat. Who's your childhood best friend? Well, this is kind of a tough question because growing up, I never really had like a big group of people that I would hang out with. I'd always kind of attached more to like 1 or 2 people at a time. And so those people, you know, in that time were my best friends. And, you know, things change through school, getting older, relationships, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, you know, your friendships can take a hit sometimes. So through elementary school into high school, I didn't really have a lot of close friends. And the person that I was best friends with the longest, she and I have definitely kind of grown apart, which is sad. But those things happen. And right now I don't really have anybody that I consider a best friend. When did you admit that you didn't believe in any gods, and how did it come about? That is a very deep and serious question, but I started to question things when I was 13 after my father passed away. I started studying all of the different world religions and trying to find if there was something that really spoke to me and had the answers for me, and I didn't really come up with anything. For a while, I just labeled myself as agnostic, had kind of a pick and mix kind of belief system, and that worked for me for a while. The more that I studied, the more that I had discussions with people, the more things that I just encountered and experienced in daily life, I kind of decided that it didn't seem like there may be anything there. I started reading more about atheism, reading atheist authors, being on the discussion boards with that, and that's how I came across humanism, which is what I really label myself as, if we've got to put labels on everything. I've always believed in people, and I've always believed in helping people, and I've always believed that the only way that things can get better is by helping one another and learning from one another and growing together, and a lot of that is what humanism is about. So yeah, it's probably been about 10 years since the start of, you know, the atheist viewpoint, probably about maybe 5 to 6 years with the humanist aspect. If you could meet any YouTuber and spend an hour with them, who would you choose? Also, if you could be any YouTuber for a day, who would you be? I think we can all answer the first part of that question. I would love to have an hour to just hang out and talk with Phil Lester, Amazing Phil. He is one of my biggest inspirations for finally starting a channel, and I'm constantly inspired by the things that he comes up with and the things that he does. If I had to be another YouTuber for a day, I think I would choose Louise Pentland, Sprinkle of Glitter, because I love her clothes. I love her little house. And if I were her for the day, that means that that little cutie Darcy would be my little girl to play with. Did that sound kind of creepy? I didn't mean for that to be creepy. But back to the first part of this question. I mean, yes, Phil's Top's on my list, but there are so many other YouTubers, big and small, that I would love to spend an hour with, because I think that we can all learn something from one another, whether it's somebody that maybe makes the same content as you do, or somebody that does something completely different. Like, you never know what you can learn from one another. Plus, most of the people that I watch, I just think are really cool. And the reason that I watch them is because I feel like I could hang out with them and, you know, be friends with them on some level in the real world. And let me just add that, like, if you're just watching this video, then I probably would want to hang out with you too, because if you could put up with this craziness for this long in a video, then yeah, you're probably pretty awesome yourself. So we should totally be buds. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Wow, this is a tough one. Because I have a hard time coming up with like favorites. It's usually a list of like 10 or 20, and then it's like I forget things that I wanted on it. If I had to try and narrow it down, one song that always gets me in a good mood and energizes me is Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. So maybe I would choose that one. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my first Q&A. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. It was great having questions from you guys, from the people that are watching what I do. I appreciate that so, so much. As it's the new year, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers. You guys have really helped to drive me to continue doing this. I didn't expect to have as many people liking me after a year as there are, and it still kind of blows me away. I hope that you guys have the most wonderful New Year's. I hope you have an unbelievable 2016. And I can't wait to see what this year holds for me and this channel and everything else. I love you guys so much, and I mean that from the bottom of my butt. I would say heart, but my butt's bigger. But seriously, thank you a million trillion gazillion times. If I could give you all cupcakes and kittens, I absolutely would, but I don't think that you can email those, and it's probably not safe to send them through the mail either. Until next year, guys, I love you. Bye.